So what Blockli Utility really does is that it kind of, and the reason I call it utilities is because it takes some of those work from you. So let's go here and go to my page here. You can see real quick. So basically what Blockli Utility does is it brings more features to your custom post type. So for example, it adds a custom push notification because, you know, right now, for example, if you publish a blog post, it will be nice that every member of your community should be able to get a notification that a blog post has been published, or whatever your custom post type is, right? If you publish an event, you publish a video, whatever custom, you know, post that you have, once you publish those, people should be able to get automatic push notification in the app, letting them know that a new content has been available up until now. And so that's what Blockli Utilities is going to do. So it does three things. One is custom post notification, and then he also does API caching. So like you were talking, Jeff, about how like the caching technology in the BuddyBoss app. Unfortunately, that caching technology is only available to like native content that BuddyBoss supports, like their blog posts and things like groups, activity feed. But what happens to your custom post types? Do they get the same API caching? No, they don't. And so this is what Blockli Utilities is going to do once you install that. And then it's also going to add access control. So of course, you're familiar with the BuddyBoss access control, which allows you to gate content. So based on people's maybe membership level, WP Vision tag, WordPress role, profile type, whatever the case might be, you're able to restrict access to content within your app. But the content we're talking about is really right now your custom post type, because the access control is currently working with things like LearnDash, blog post. Those are the only two things that BuddyBoss supports for the API, access control. But with this guy now, you get all of it. And the cool thing about it is that for the custom push notification, you get to really drill in and customize every single message that go out with every single post. So if I publish, say, for example, a new hiking event, right? Now, the notification that's going to go out is going to be very unique to that particular post, not just some general default message that goes out to everybody. So that's what that's going to look like. This is the API caching and then access control. So let me give you a quick demo real quick. So once you install it, you're going to see this. So this is Blockli Utilities. You guys are seeing it. Nobody else has seen this yet. So right here, you can see that what we're doing is that we're detecting all of the custom post types that are on your BuddyBoss app. And then you can simply, with just a simple click of a button, activate any of these functionalities: push notification, API caching, and access control. So you can see here that I have activated push notification for Blockli collections, and you can customize it. So if I go in, I can decide to use the default push notification message that goes out, or I can drill down and do a custom message here. So, and what we've also done is, if you're setting up a custom message, you could actually use fields from your post type. So your custom fields or whatever, you know, fields that are tied to that, you know, post type. Right now, if you were to go do a push notification in the BuddyBoss app, so let's say, for example, I open this up here and say I want to send a new push notification. BuddyBoss gives you, you know, the thing to configure your template, right? So you come in here, you type in whatever you want to do, right? But we took it to the next level. So meaning that in our own case here, you could actually use dynamic fields that are coming from your custom post type. So I can use the post title. So in this case, I'll do something like, I can say a new video with the title is available, or whatever, you know, you want to say, right? I can just say that there, and then throw in the this tag here that is the custom the post title, and then I can use the author, I can use the excerpt, and as we work on it, we're gonna even sort of expose almost every single custom field that is within your custom post type. So let's take WooCommerce for example. In WooCommerce, I can go to, so let's say products. I think I have products here. So this is products here. I can come here and say new product available, and I'll put the title of the product. And then I can say, check out this latest product. It could even be a Black Friday deal. Hey, we're learning Black Friday, but you're actually using the specific content from that particular post that is published to send out the push notification. So if you're using something like Blockli collection right now, you could use this to actually like customize the notification that go out to people when each of this is done. And so that's how that works. And then the next one is API caching. So if you simply activate the API caching functionality, that would, if you now go to the BuddyBoss app settings, so you go to the API caching here. So let's do that. So I go to API caching, and you can see now when I get to the API caching, I'm not just seeing app pages and blog posts and comments, right? I'm seeing all of my custom post types, events, movies, tribe events, graphic cards, video cards, Blockli cards, WooCommerce products. All of these guys get that same API caching inside the BuddyBoss app. So what this means is that all of those custom post types will load faster. They will be cached on the pages where they are. The blocks will be cached. So when you open your app, things are just kind of fast as you go about that. And then the last one there is access control, which we talked about. So you can see here that in access control, let's say I have enabled this one. Let's go to Blockli collections. So if you've been using BuddyBoss access control, up until now, they only have app pages, posts, courses. Those are the only things that get the access control. But with this Blockli utilities now, all of your custom post types all get the access control. So you can see right here, I have already enabled a rule on this particular video collection. And I'm basically saying, hey, this is only going to be accessible to people who meet a certain condition. And then I put the custom message that's going to show up when somebody clicks on that video or blog, which I'm actually going to show you once I'm done with this. And then you could do that for every single post within that custom post type category. So if I go to products here, I'm going to see all of my WooCommerce products, and I can set rules on each product or each category of products. So you can even come here and say, okay, everything that falls under a certain category of products, don't deny access to that to people who don't meet that the conditions. So that's Blockli Utilities, and it's already going to drop into your account at the end, by the end of today. So what in summary does is that it adds those three functionalities to your BuddyBoss app. So push notifications, access control, as well as API caching. So I'll just drop it here if you have any questions, and feel free to ask.
I think we got Cody with one question related. I said for the end, but you opened the gates. So Cody, go for it.
Yeah, so sorry if I missed that memo. My quick question was you use the example of the notifications on the Blockli collections. So
right.
I routinely will open or update numerous collections at the same time. Is that going to fire off 5 notifications, one right after another, and overwhelm the user, or does it send it as a digest with one notification saying, hey, all these collections have been updated? How does it work?
So the push notification is not triggered by an update. It's only triggered by publishing, right? So how do you publish?
I'm essentially replicating YouTube channels in Blockli Streamer, right? So a channel on YouTube has a channel in my app. And a lot of those content creators are adding videos to YouTube weekly. So then once a week, I go and grab all of those new videos and I update each collection.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if every time I update a collection, is it going to fire off a new notification?
No, it's only going to fire off when a collection is created the first time. So if
all right. So it's not on adding videos to the collection. It's on the actual publishing of a new collection.
Yes, it's in the actual publishing of the collection. But if you add videos to the collection, it doesn't trigger the push notification at all, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, and you can also turn off push notification for videos, right? And only have it on Blockli collections, so that it's only when a collection is published that the push notification go out. But if you go and publish a video separately as a single video, then if you have the push notification enabled, it will send it out. But if you're appending videos to a collection, it's not going to trigger the push notification.
Okay. And then one last question. I'll let us keep going here so I don't bog us down. When we get access to this, will everything be defaulted off so we can go in and turn on what we want? Yes. Or are we going to need to come in? Okay, perfect.
Everything will be on default off. Then you can come in and then turn on whatever you want to turn on. Yeah.
Great. Thank you. I'll save my questions for the end.
Yeah, sure.
That's great. You can raise your hand, guys, when you have questions, so we know that you have ideas or questions. No problem. Okay. Let's keep going, Philip.
Okay. All right. Cool. Can you let me in? I'm trying to join in on my phone so that I can share my screen from my phone. This is simple streamer collection. If I've already set a rule on this full body strength collection that when a user taps on it, you can see here, right? So it means that because this person doesn't have access to this video, it just tells them that, the content that they're trying to view is protected. And if you can also set it such that it will redirect the person to a screen. So if I go back to that setting, I can choose a button action and actual text that's going to be on that button and the link where the button is going to go to. So if you tap on it and it shows, okay, it will say, okay, buy access now. If you click on that, it will redirect the user to whatever content, screen, app page, or WordPress page, or your payment system, whatever the case might be. It's just going to redirect the user to that particular screen to take action from there. So let me quickly publish a simple collection so that we can see the push notification go out. So I'll just do a quick one here. So let me add a simple movie here. Just give me 1 second. So I'm gonna publish a new WooCommerce product, and then it's gonna trigger a new push notification on my screen. Hopefully, I'll call this Black Friday on the T-shirt. Yep, and then I'll just publish this. Yeah, so you can see it there, right? It says, do you see my screen? It says check out. Yeah, it says check out the latest product, camo T-shirt on November 7th. I just kind of put some random message in there. And of course, once you click on that, it's gonna be screen. Of course, you can view this. So right now I tapped on it and it opens that particular product. So you can see I actually have on my site. And so this kind of goes that way. So that's that.